My name is Jungyeon Kim. I'm a Korean dance pedagogue living in Frankfurt, Germany.
My name is Ferenc. Ferenc Kréti. We have a certain style in our artistic approach, and this is what we are giving the group as a skill, an idea for a performance, what we call empty space performance, meaning that there's nothing planned in advance. So the creation process starts by entering the stage. So what is then preparation? Preparation is how to enter the stage and how to create in this moment, in this now. We call it also instant composition, because the composition of what is happening there happens in the moment.
We call ourselves facilitators. Consciously, not to call ourselves as teachers, as leaders, although we also lead, and I think we also teach.
Maybe it's helpful to have this in our minds, this performance, like using it in 2 dimensions, like Shakespeare. When in the Summer Night's Dream, one of the players, I don't know which one it was, jumps out of the context somehow and tells about his being on a different level. It looks as if in this piece he's talking directly to the reader or to the visitor, to the audience. And this is what it is about.
I was wondering about how can I listen to myself and to another person at the same time? And also what often wanting to hear people. I hear them talk, but I don't hear them talking to me.
Coming into the being space, and this is a place to express. It's not to talk about in this dialogue moment of audience. Just to play with these 2 possibilities to meet the audience through being, through the creation, and then, surprisingly, sometimes our performer is coming forward and is sharing something else, relating to the scene, relating maybe to what you have done. Just try out. It's a try out.
Thank you very much. Similar dynamics happening. Okay, it's interesting, and especially when it's all like with the objects, it's also quite interesting. But then when it goes on like this without a shift of dynamic, then it gets, then you miss something as an audience. Yeah, there should be then some sort of foreground, which doesn't necessarily mean that somebody comes forward, but like a dynamic Schwerpunkt, gravity.
So every young person or every artist is able to take over the responsibility for her or his development. And so within this short time of 3 weeks, we put a lot of effort and awareness into a process which gives each performer the permission and support to follow personal, individual aspects of something what is interesting for each. And then using their skills in a way they can for this creation process, which is very individual.
At 10 o'clock is an agreed time on which every one of the members start tuning in with themselves, physically and mentally. So you open the door at 10, you see everybody being in their own world, rolling, moving, meditating, stretching, doing yoga, shaking. Afterwards, we start the work, then collectively together. This goes on till 13:30. We have a lunch break all together. We take a long break after lunch, and the afternoon work starts at 4 p.m., which goes till 6 or 6:30 p.m. Sometimes, more often than not, we have a short then working time in the evening for an hour. The project brings young performers from Germany and France together and enables exchange in many levels, personally, artistically, culturally, language-wise.
My name is Jules. I'm 24-year-old. I'm an interdisciplinary artist from France. I have a base in acting. I was in the National Theatre last year in Paris. And now my main goal is to become a performer. When you join a community, it's a group of people who are here and they don't know each other. It's the basics, like it's how do you create then a community, which is a group of persons that you can rely on and they can rely on you, and then you create this kind of trust between you and the people around you. I would say that the two main points is that we do everything together, which is eating together, sleeping together, creating together. This really forces you to go and to exchange with one another, to have those little moments with each one, to, I don't know, go on the roof and talk or listen to them playing piano and then discuss about it. And this is my second point. I would say that art brings people together because we are all here because we love art and we love to create, and this is what brings us together, I think, the most, yeah. And through art, you can actually learn way more than through a real discussion.
So the performance, the presentation in the end is, sharing place for this. And it gives us an anchor where we are heading for. It demands the performers to be highly self-conscious, to trust themselves, to accept one's own weakness and strengths, to accept not knowing, to accept what arises often out of my own control, out of their own control. So it is exciting. It gives a great opportunity to take risk in many levels, and we would like to take risk, and it's worth to share with the audience.
Today I don't want to talk. Do you want to speak? Yeah, that was nice, huh? They leave me here alone. Although they know exactly I hate to talk in front of people.
Okay. Ich habe eigentlich nur gesagt, dass ihr alle ziemlich gut sitzt und ich arbeite gar nicht daran.
when you're in a rave, you know that peak of the party, when the sound is so good, the music is so nice, your whole body feels it. You're like, yeah, that feels good, yeah. And then, no music.